The old mining town of Centralia in Columbia County was once home to more than 2,000 people.
But a fire more than 40 years ago changed all that, and today fewer than 10 remain.
What up, boys? Me and Tristan just arrived at Centralia, the real Silent Hill town. Holy shit, it's windy. So right now we're about to explore the famous road that kind of inspired Silent Hill, where there's like, you know, all the smoke coming out of the ground from the fires. But it totally looks like they're covering it up. Like, what the you see all this?
Maybe this is dead bodies.
What? Just wanted to remind you guys to subscribe as I'm falling down this rock pile. Bro, it's... What the fuck? Where's all the fucking smoke? It is pretty long.
That's what she said.
This was a whole road at one point.
Yeah.
Hopefully they didn't tear down the actual road that like smokes.
That's what this is.
I know, but like, I think they leave the little part at least that crack in it.
I don't know. I figured that's why it was blocked off.
I see a little bit of road. Let's go.
Where, dude?
You're stepping.
Oh, just this? Should have brought my hat.
Dude, I'm not even cold. I was so prepared.
Not about to get hypothermia again.
Did you?
Huh? Bro, I think I might have.
Like the lowest degree of it, maybe.
You know what that means, Tristan? Still hypo-fucking-thermia. So I think this is where it like restarted. Unless I'm just like scaling off of Google Maps, but
Nice.
bro, did they cover the whole fucking road? I'm starting to think that they covered this road up recently. Yeah, on Google Maps it still shows it's a road. Not like a road to drive on, but like they blocked it off with like these piles. But then you could still go see the road with the big crack in it and all the graffiti. Yeah, good job. You're gonna lose a foot, dude. What the hell? Is somebody building like a shrine here? It's a little weird. So basically, to people who don't know, there was a fire underground at a coal mine, and they don't really know how it started, but
Hey, it says online they covered it up in 2020 with dirt. And this looks like dirt.
we might as well walk the rest of it. So basically, to those who don't know, this place, Centralia, inspired Silent Hill because of the road that we're on that's all covered up. It used to have like big cracks in it, and like smoke would come out of the ground because there was a fire in a mine. They can't really put it out because it's too deep in the ground, and it's too deep in the ground and it's too hot. So they kind of just have to let it burn, and they just kind of estimate it'll burn for like 250 years underground. This town used to have like over 1,000 people, but after that happened and like people lost their jobs and, you know, weren't able to work anymore, they moved away. And now there's only 5 people that live in this entire town. So Tristan did research and he discovered that the famous road with the smoke coming out of it and the crack got covered up 2 years ago. But we're still gonna walk it anyways in hopes that we can find something.
Imagine we fall through the crack, fucking burn to death.
Okay, it's not hell.
It might be.
You're right, actually. I don't know. I've never been here. I think it was something like 111 people died in the fire. And they don't really know how it started, but there's like rumors that somebody was like burning trash at the edge of town and it went down like a shaft or something. And then basically started the fire and killed a lot of people and forced a lot of people to move and turned the town into a ghost town. At one point that was probably somebody's partial driveway to go up to their house or something. But now they can't get to it. Why does the government have to ruin everybody's fun and cover up a perfectly good, cracked in half, smoking road?
It wasn't the government. It was the owners of Centralia.
Breaking news, it wasn't the government, it was the owners of Centralia, so whatever. They're probably tired of it being graffitied up and I don't know, people coming here or something. Why wouldn't you want people to come here though? There's 5 people here. Open up a little Silent Hill fucking shop and then sell some merch.
Yeah, honestly, they could probably make a decent amount of money off that.
Oh, we found part of a road. Let's fucking go, dude. Okay, so this might be one of the bigger pieces of the road.
Oh wait,
Accessible. A shrine.
I thought it was getting burned. Nice.
Well, so this is a big part of the road, but I see more up there. So, I mean, I don't think we're gonna see anything smoking because we would have by now because it's cold as hell.
Yeah.
But at least we'll be able to show you guys a little bit. We should have brought spray paint. Spray painted our names. Yeah, but everybody else did, dude.
Yeah, well, everybody else didn't record themselves doing it.
Well, we could have done it off camera.
Do it off camera and then go back to the camera and just like, oh wow, randomly our names showed up.
Like,
out
dude,
of nowhere.
guys, check it out. It says Dawson and Tristan here. Wonder who did that. We officially found some cracks, guys, but still no smoke, sadly. But we get to show you some cracks and graffiti. Is it warm right there,
No,
dude?
not at all.
Birds.
For a second, I thought they were just arrows pointing somewhere. I'm like, what?
So this coal fire that really started the demise of Centralia, turning it to a ghost town, it happened in the 60s. And before that, you know, 1,000 people in a town's a decent amount, you know, in the 50s or 60s or whatever, for just a little town. So there was a lot of people that worked here. And sadly, a lot of people died. Apparently, possibly, because somebody was burning trash. This is the median. So obviously this is one side of the road and that's the other. That's to leave Centralia. And this way is to come into Centralia.
Yo, there's a dick over there.
Crazy.
Cotton.
Gotten. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays out for him. What the fuck was that?
What was what?
Yeah. Fucking think I didn't hear that. Maybe the camera didn't hear it, but I know.
Dude, I didn't do anything.
More rock. Oh wow, these are pretty fresh. And I don't mean fresh like that shit's pretty fresh. I mean like
Yeah, because
pretty
we
new.
don't condone illegal activities over here.
not at all. Check out my last video, by the way, exploring an abandoned army ammunition plant. Or the reason why on Google Maps it shows the road and some of this, because it like stopped here on like both sides. Maybe they literally like were in the process of it when Google Maps like did their satellite picture.
Maybe.
So they literally like, I just seen some of it and I thought they were blocking it off, but apparently they were covering everything up. Bullshit, dude.
Someone was trying to start it back up.
Man, they were. Somebody probably came here and was like, dude, where's the smoke? Just like us, and they're like, we will make the... Somebody probably did that for like a thumbnail or something.
Yeah, they probably fucking put it right here. Like behind the rock so nobody can see it.
Yeah. We almost got to the end of the closed off road. It wasn't as cool as I was expecting, but it was nice to see all the graffiti and the road and see the history. Let me tell you a little bit about a town called Centralia. Centralia is in Pennsylvania. At one point it had up to 2,000 residents in the town, as well as 500 to 600 residents outside of city limits in the country, basically, is how I would describe it. This town had 7 churches, 5 hotels, 27 bars, 14 general/grocery stores, 2 theaters, a bank, and a post office. And then one day everything changed. Due to stories, the reason of the fire isn't exactly confirmed due to everyone else pointing the finger at each other, but the town was growing due to a booming amount of jobs for miners and businesses, and the landfill used for some time had finally become too big and they needed to move locations. They decided to burn the trash in the previous landfill due to a Memorial Day celebration coming, and the local fire department burned it until it was small enough to extinguish and move on. The fire department put out the trash fire and left, or so they thought. It seemed as though the fire wasn't completely put out and left smoldering, and which eventually led to the fire traveling down a mine shaft, which when met with coal, started a massive underground coal fire which killed 111 people and changed this town forever. While some people did evacuate and never come back, others stayed to fight for their homes and risk carbon monoxide poisoning as well as other problems the fires caused. For example, one day in 1982, a little boy was playing in his backyard when all of a sudden a sinkhole collapsed underneath him, 4 foot wide and 150 foot deep. The boy was only saved due to hanging onto a tree root until his cousin ran and pulled him out of the hole, saving his life. Eventually, through buyouts and other methods, Centralia was left a ghost town with only 5 people still living here. Now, not just anybody can move here. These few people are what you'd call grandfathered in, meaning they can live out their days here, but once they pass away or move away, the homes and land become the property of the government, making sure no one can ever move into this town again. As you can see here, there's absolutely nothing on this road. But I'm going to pop up a picture so you can see just how Centralia was back in the day before the fires. All you see is roads and overgrown yards, stairs that lead to nowhere, graffiti everywhere from vandals. This town was once booming and everybody loved their homes here. But just because of a fire, everybody had to move away. Now yes, granted, this wasn't just any fire. This was a crazy fire. It's still burning. It will burn for 250 years, probably at least. This just goes to show that you have to be careful what you're doing. Because sometimes, even if the right, qualified people are doing the things they're doing, terrible things can happen. Man, just the way the roads are set up here, with like a road on each side and grass in between, I feel like this was like a downtown area or something. I don't know if they had one, but it just kind of looks like that's what it would be. Yeah. Now I do apologize because I wasn't completely prepared for this video, so I don't have everything to show you guys that maybe you would like to see. Like, we couldn't get to the church, we couldn't really figure out where it was, we didn't do enough research. Sadly, we couldn't find any fires, we couldn't really find any smoke. You could kind of see some stuff in the background, but really, I wouldn't really go that far and say that it is smoke from the fire. But we did get these shots of the town that once was Centralia. Alright boys, I really hope you liked that video, and I'm sorry I didn't get to show you as much as I wanted to show you. Trust me, I'm pissed off too. I drove all the way out here. We drove all the way out here. So if you like that video and you want to see more, make sure you comment down below some places you'd like us to go see, and we'll go see them and explore them, make a video about it. Or if it sucks, we won't. Make sure you like this video and hit the subscribe button because it helps out like a lot. I don't know, like, you know, subscribe please. I love you guys. So I just spent 2 days in the freezing cold to do 2 videos for you guys. This is one of them. So I hope you appreciate it. I hope because of that you'll like, comment, and subscribe. And I love you guys. Bye. For the love of God, subscribe! Subscribe!
That was a little too much.
Please like and subscribe to the channel.